Which brokerage should I join as a new agent? Or should I make a move from my current brokerage? These are important questions for each realtor to decide where they personally find the best fit. Today, I'll be joined by my friend and sponsor to eXp, Chris Hebert, to hear about his decision to join the company. Please take a second to subscribe, hit like, and the bell for more videos like this one. Opportunity to talk about why you joined eXp and what makes you stay.
All right, so reason why I joined, it's what's interesting, I have to tell the story before the story. So in my previous company, I was there for about 5 years and had a great experience, nothing to complain about. It was just your standard traditional brokerage and splits and fees. And what was interesting is I kept hearing about eXp all through 2016. Didn't know a thing about it, honestly didn't care because I didn't want to look at anything else. I wasn't open at that time. And in 2017, a good buddy of mine who I started real estate investing with back in 2012 called me and said, hey man, you need to check out this company called eXp. They're doing all this, there's all these passive income opportunities and ways to get stock in the company. And I'm just like, that's interesting because that's not normal for real estate companies to be offering stock to their agents. That's not normal. And so, I was intrigued, so I took a look at it and saw the model. He introduced me to a gentleman by the name of Rob Flick and got to see him do a presentation of how this model worked. And after I went through it and learned about it from Rob, I was shocked because it was so completely different than what I was experiencing previously that I've never seen anything like that before. And so then I was so overwhelmed with what I saw that I had to see it again. And so I literally checked this out for about 2 weeks, really vetting out what was happening here. And after a couple of weeks, I was very surprised at how different this was. And so I was at a crossroad. It was like, okay, do I stay where I'm at or do I make a change? And quite honestly, change is not something I'm excited about. It's not easy to change sometimes. And I have kind of a family friendship there at my brokerage, but I wasn't earning what I could earn at eXp. And so I can still keep the friendships, but then I've got to do what's right for my family. So I finally made the change, but the reason why I made the change in June of 2017, I was getting ready to get 3 deals under contract, and I did the math and said, okay, if I do these 3 deals where I'm currently at, here's what I'll make. Then I looked at the other same 3 deals under the umbrella being at eXp, and I was shocked at the difference. I was going to make, number one, an extra $5,000 more in commissions on the same work, so I would definitely wanted the extra $5,000. But then I was also going to be able to start acquiring stock on those deals too. And so fast forward 4 years, and I'm going to come back and answer what's happened in between. But just on my first transaction, I got a raise on the commission, but then I also bought stock, and I got a stock bonus because I closed my first deal for that year. And today, I look at that stock I bought 4 years ago, what it's worth. It's worth 5 times more than what my commission was on that deal 4 years later.
Wow.
Really? I mean, so I made a lot more on that transaction.
A lot more than, yeah.
I made a lot more on that deal than just because of, and so I'm gonna get into the numbers just for the sake of our conversation, but just understanding the concept of how powerful these additional income streams can be for the overall picture of your income in the business. So since then, what's happened? I was surprised at how the stock worked. That was exciting. But then I had a friend of mine call me from my old firm, literally a month after I came over here, and she said, hey, I'm having some challenges, and kind of heard her story, told her that, hey, I made a change. I'm over here at this company called eXp. She's like, what's that? Never heard of it. And told her about it, and she was like, wow, how can I be a part of that? And so she literally came over that month. And then 2 months later, she closed 2 deals. And with a revenue share program that they offer owner revenue share to agents for helping with expansion. And all of a sudden I got paid my first revenue share payment from the company out of their bucket. And I saw that amount and I'm like, holy cow, that's my car payment, that's my car insurance payment and a date night. Seriously? I was like, it was a good chunk. And at my previous company, they had a profit share plan. And I'd never, out of all the referrals and business that they've done, I made a tiny fraction of what that was, with lots of referrals compared to one person, 2 deals. It was a night and day difference in income. So I got excited. I'm like, wow, what happens if I refer more people? So I started telling my friends about it, started reaching out to some of my close buddies, and like, I mean, you got to check this out. I was so surprised at how different this was. And so over the course of the last 4 years, I've built an organization of about 236 agents now. And through the 7-tier referral structure eXp has on revenue share, I'm bringing in a passive income stream that way more surpasses my rental properties combined. And that change alone has now freed me up to where real estate sales is now fun to do it if I want to do it. I don't have to do it. And it's nuts because I'm probably taking advantage of about a third of that right now. And just a third of it, I'm making about 500% of my commissions with all the equity and revenue share coming in.
That's huge.
So when people say I make 100% and I just pay a fee, I'm like, why would you only want to make 100%?
That's, yeah, when you look at
I mean, you can make a lot more if you are open to learning how.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing, and it's completely changed my family's financial trajectory, and I can't say enough about it. I'm a huge fan of what we're doing, and it's going to be the biggest brokerage in the world within the next couple of years.
Definitely. Well, I love what you said about at the beginning, you weren't really looking to make a move at all. You were satisfied where you were at. You were comfortable with your brokerage. You felt like they were family taking care of you. You were, doing fine. But then when the opportunity arose and you really recognized how much more you could make, I'm sure you never could have imagined how quickly it would grow for you.
They've told me about their stock has grown to a 6-figure number, and I'm like, gosh, that's so cool. I've helped them do that. It's not me, but I've just I've supported them, helping them do it. And I love that because I couldn't do that at my previous company. I don't know what company out there you can do it like this.
Yeah,
So,
well, that's a whole nother income stream that's not even financially tangible. The feeling of reward that you get from helping other people grow their success and, grow their security and comfort, that's immeasurable.
So that's just a brief snippet. I mean, the culture, I can't say enough about everything that's going on here with the family, because being agent owned, the psychology of support is way different than a traditional brokerage model where it's, truth is, it's just more of a scarcity thinking concept because everybody's focused on their businesses and their competitors. Here,
Right.
Being agent owned, we work together and help each other. By doing so, we actually make more in our retirement.
Absolutely. Well, with that, Chris, I really appreciate you meeting with me and talking about eXp and how it has benefited you in your life.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time.
You bet.
Chris and I are just 2 of the over 68,000 real estate agents worldwide who are a part of this company. We are growing rapidly because of all this company has to offer. So no matter whether you're just getting started or have decades of experience, you can be a part of the culture of success. Check out the link below if you would like to schedule a time to talk more about what eXp can do for you. I'm Holly Jackson with Turning Leaf team of eXp, where we are helping people change homes and change lives.